What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back with the 2012 Volkswagen Jetta. I have a light for a tail lamp that's going out, right? The reason for that is because I installed some LED lights from a 2017 model, not from a 2012 model. And this is a 2012 model, right? So here's my solve for this problem. Now, because I like these lights a lot, I don't plan to change them. You can see it right there. You can see it over here. 3AF943021 alpha. All right. Here is what I'm going to do to solve this problem. All right. So what I have here is this is the original light from 2012, right? That is a halogen. And in order for me to keep the light off my dashboard, I need to either install this or install a resistor, to cover this, because this is 1 to 2 watt, and of course this is about 5 watt. So of course the car is programmed for this. This is a 2012 model and this is a 2017 model right here. But I actually like these right here, the way they look at night. So definitely I want to keep these. So I prefer to install that. All right. Let's get to it. First thing I'm gonna need is this is a T25. So T25 will go ahead and remove. What we do have is under here we have one T25 right here, and there's another one under this side right here. So we'll remove both of those, and then we'll be able to take this plastic piece off. All right, and then we got this one over here. There it is. So right there, two T25s, right? And then we're going to need like a trim removal. And then what we'll do is we'll be able to stick it in each one of these and start pulling down. And then the same thing on this side. All right. All right. Now the plastic piece is off. So we'll just go ahead and sit that over here for now. And then of course we can remove this also. It's easily move it from here, or we can do it from behind. But since I'm here already, I'll just with this out, we can just disconnect it by squeezing this small tab. And then that should just allow me to slide right there the light out. Okay. When I say there was two ways to do it, I mean you could actually do it from behind here. You know, your hands can fit there, and then you should be able to just squeeze the tab. See it? Yeah. So that's what I was talking about when you have two different ways to do it. So this is the plastic piece that's on the towards the passenger side that prevent it from just falling out on the road. All right, the same thing. I'll go ahead and squeeze the tab here and disconnect both of these lights. All right. Then what I'll do is I will just go ahead and start putting my resistor, two resistors, one on each side. All right, let's get to it. All right, so here is one of my resistor right here, 25 ohms, for 25 watts. And then of course, this comes like this. So it's just basically, you just connect it on the other end. And this is the way we're going to connect it to. So we will just insert one and we'll just see the opposite end right here. We'll just push that in, goes in right here. So now we'll have both of them. Right. Now with that said, up here on our wire that goes to the license plate light, we're just going to connect it on one on one end, because this is going to be parallel, and then the other side on the opposite end right here. And this will stay on the one on the add it in. So as you can see, we wired it parallel. So we got one on the positive side, one on the negative side, and this is my, my resistor. Plug the lights in. I got both lights. They're on. Like I said, this thing gets really hot, so I can't leave it on here for too long because this gets hot. Okay, it's warming up. I can definitely feel it right here, the resistor. Now, it's wired in. Let me go ahead and see if moment of truth. Okay, there we go. There is no lights on the dashboard. There it is. I can turn that off, turn it back on, and look again. No lights on the dashboard. So that means this resistor is doing the job, and it's only one resistor. I didn't have to put the second one in. All right, so that's cool. So here's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and put these things back together. All right, so now I am almost finished. So of course, all I had to do was, this is a soft metal, so I just put a screw in there just to hold this, because like I said, this is going to be really hot. And then what I'll do is just go ahead and feed this back up through the top, so we can actually install our. We'll just start by installing one of these. Push that side in. We'll install the other one in a second, but we'll go back onto here. We'll take this one and we'll push it up. Here's my other light. All right, that's in. And then that's also installed. All right, so both lights are back in. And now the only thing I have to do is just basically just finish tightening this here, secure it properly, and then put my pieces back on. Right now, just go ahead and put, as you can see, I put this piece back already. So we'll sit that here. And then there's two grooves that these two go into. So we'll make sure that it sits inside these grooves also. And on both sides, slide up. And then pretty much everything else should pretty much sit in place. Should be able to start inserting these tabs, or these. There we go. 1, 2. And then same thing there. Then this all tabs all around the place. All right. So now that it's back in place, you guys can see that all I need to do right now is just put my T25. All right. Now the work is done. You go ahead and start this again. Turn the headlights on and see. On click. See what we get. All right. Beautiful thing. That is working the way it should. Amazing. No lights on the dash. This is what the LED looks like. This is what the halogen. Appreciate you watching as always. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, please continue to support the channel. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love.